Yeah, so for anyone needing to replace a turbocharger on certain years of GM, Chevy, Buick 1.4 liter VIN B multi-port fuel injection RPO code LUV engines, do not buy this Dorman part number turbocharger 667203. This is a defective turbocharger, not manufactured right, not machined right. And I can tell you the problem that I had is I installed this new turbocharger, and I could not get this this PCV hose fitting to fit onto this port on the turbocharger. You can see I'm trying to get it on there and it will not fit on there. And I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there's kind of abrasion and wear right there where I tried to make it fit into that port, and it just wore away the plastic. But if I go to put it onto this old turbocharger, fits on there fine. So this ended up being a pretty big problem for me, because I was almost done with the job and went to hook up that hose and it won't fit on that port right. So kind of created more problems for me. And I kind of had thought at first that this turbo was not machined right, wasn't manufactured right, because you can just tell that port doesn't feel right compared to the old turbo. And you know, obviously that quick connect fitting for that PCV hose does not want to fit into that new turbo. And you can just tell it, you know, from the abrasion on this one, you know, and just tell visually that that port is on the new turbo is not manufactured right, not machined correctly. It's too small. And so it was kind of a big headache for me to figure out. I thought maybe there was a parts mix-up, or maybe Dorman had redesigned this turbo, or maybe redesigned this PCV hose and fitting. But I ended up calling Dorman this morning and talking to the tech support line, and the tech that I talked to actually told me there was a machining issue recently, and he just told me that it was with one of the ports. He didn't say which one, but that was the same original conclusion that I came up with, was that port wasn't machined correctly. And I told him that was the issue that I was having. And he said that actually this part number had been blocked, and which meant that no suppliers were supposed to sell this part number or sell these turbos, that they were supposed to return them to Dorman. And he said they had been RFI'd, which means actually returned for inspection. So any suppliers that Dorman deals with that were trying to sell these turbos were supposed to actually return them to Dorman for inspection, and not actually sell them to the public, because Dorman knew that there was a manufacturing defect, machining issue with these turbos. So somehow this one, you know, this one here, it was purchased off of Amazon. So, you know, who knows where it came from, China, you know, wherever, and somehow slipped through the cracks. It didn't get returned for inspection. It got sold to the customer that I replaced this turbo for. So, you know, obviously that customer was not aware of it. And, you know, I don't know if the seller was aware of that or not. But it's a it's a known problem, known to Dorman, and the tech that I talked to, he said that they're working on trying to fix the problem, the issue, but there is no current fix now for that problem. That if you got one of these bad turbos, that your only option is to basically return it and refund it and buy another turbo from either an OE turbo or another brand turbo that Dorman doesn't have a fix for this problem right now. So just to let everyone know, this is a problem I ran into on replacing this turbo on this vehicle. And you know, this job was already not pleasant enough and difficult enough without running into a problem like this, which neither me or the customer were aware of. You know, I was just asked to replace this turbo, and they just purchased it online, and so both of us were clueless about this problem. But yeah, this is the part number 667203. Do not buy that part number. If you see it on Amazon or eBay or listed anywhere else, do not buy that part number, because I can pretty much assume that you will have the same problem that I had, where this PCV hose fitting will not fit onto the new turbo because it was not machined correctly. And that came straight from a Dorman tech's mouth. So it's obviously a problem Dorman is aware of. And from what the tech said, they're working on trying to fix the problem, but there is no current fix right now. But that's a problem I ran into, and hopefully anyone out there watching this video, this will make you aware of this problem, and not to buy that Dorman part number. But yeah, so now the fix I got here, because the customer doesn't want to have to buy another turbo and you know, pay me to replace another turbo. So I'll show you here if I can get this part out of the bag. Kind of hard to do this with one hand. Might have to pause this video for a second. Okay, yeah, I'm back, and this was the solution that I came up with for now, because the customer didn't want to you know, buy a new turbo and have to pay me to replace the turbo again. So what I came up with is I got this coupling piece here from Home Depot, which is 3/4 inch by 1 inch. So it's 3/4 inch on this side, 1 inch on this side. And the 3/4 inch on this side matches the size of that PCV hose, at least right here. And it looks pretty close to the same size as the hose right here. And then this other side is about 1 inch, which pretty much matches the port down here. So I couldn't find the right size hoses anywhere I went today, so the customer actually ended up finding the right size hoses that we need to hook up this splice. And hopefully that is gonna fix the problem and make this work to where we can at least hook it up to this new turbo and make that PCV system work correctly and have no leaks. But that's the solution I came up with for this problem. And you know, kind of a big headache, something I shouldn't have had to go through. You know, if Dorman would have just made this turbocharger right, you know, correctly the first time, I wouldn't even had to deal with this. I'd probably already be done with this vehicle, and the customer would be driving it, and I would have got paid for the job, and they'd be happy, and you know, life would be good. But you know, because there was whatever problem in the Dorman manufacturing process, you know, now it's been a big hassle for me and a hassle for the customer, and a delay, you know, a delay for them on getting their vehicle back, and more work for me, you know, and more headache and hassle for me. So you know, whatever you do, just do not buy this Dorman part number, because you'll have the same headache and hassle that me and the customer have also had. But yeah, that's probably all I got on this video. I hope that helps someone out there, and hope somebody likes it. But that's all I got for now, and I will talk to you on the next one.